Hey, y'all. Hey, y'all. uh, I shook that ass up with my early morning content. Man, had to come correct. Don't come at all, damn it. What is going on in these YouTube streets? Baby, clickbait at its finest. I'm just thankful to each and every one of you guys that y'all see what it is, and I could come behind this dramatic scenery. Like I said, this is a production. First, it was visiting to reading. I mean, is this even near for real? Who's going for this stuff, y'all? Come on, man. I'm gonna need y'all to get in the comment section. Leave a comment in the comment section. Let me read off from y'all comments because this is too funny, y'all. Oh my God. Like I said, and it takes, go back to my last video, read my description. I left a very detailed description. Even in this one, I'm leaving a very detailed description. Clickbait. The name Zell has been used since the beginning. We heard on when Joycelyn was on TMZ and she was cleaning up her Patreon account, where people was creating a fake Patreon account, and she said Zell. Zell was always been used. That's nothing new. So I know y'all was laughing. A lot of y'all got kicked out. I said, damn, y'all over there getting blocked. Block. Nothing new, man. And then it's like whoever is writing this, my suspicious is that again, this is another Don Russell production, and the writer is no other than KJones. That's my suspicion. They're still connected. They're still working together, and they are bringing nothing but fictional stories. And again, everything that's been said is not like we didn't already know this stuff. And so this no revelation. That's no revelations. Okay, definitely no revelations, but it's funny. I told y'all this is for entertainment purposes only. And so y'all just got to be cautiously aware. I said what I had to say. I call it like I see it. It looks like Hollywood put them pieces to the puzzle again together. Okay. So I'm just chilling here with family. We just relax and listen to some good music. And And why would Rob send this to North Sense versus a network? But right, nobody. It's you can believe if you want to, but I'm gonna keep it real with you. This is funny. It's talking and everyone grateful. The niggas ain't loyal and everybody knows it. That a bitch. Hey. So, like I said, man, a nigga couldn't even get his story together. He couldn't get his content out or nothing. He over there just don't know who gonna come and say something. Again, I'm coming behind anybody that I suspect is full of crap and lying. I'm lost. Why start with Kim Fox? Exactly. Because they're giving him a narrative, giving him this is what you call a play. This is what you call a move. And the move was just not a good move. It made him just look that much more and less creditable. I'm sorry. And then the fact that he was sitting here trying to use the fact that, I'm connected to the industry. What does that mean? I'm not connected to nothing, but yet I still see everything. You know what I'm saying? So again, you guys, the play sucked. It did, because it was lame. It wasn't something that I would have personally came out with. You want to be creditable. You don't want to move like this. You came out acting like you was coming out of visiting, which we know it takes 60 days or more to even get approved for a visit. First of all, Kel's got to get your information, send you a visiting request. I wish I could call my peoples who can tell you exactly the process of getting federal visits, how long that actually takes. I'm just saying, level up. You have me over there cracking. I think they blocked you, girl. I gotta walk in the lobby, and I'm going to walk in the lobby. I'm definitely going to do it. I'm already planning my New York trip right now as we speak. You feel me? This shit is funny, y'all. Like I said, I got their asses shook when I came out and did that live earlier today. You will email me. Okay. I'm telling you, when I did that live earlier, it just fucked off the whole program. It got a nigga discombobulated, trying to recreate some shit, trying to be very careful and mindful with the words that they use. I'm talking about funny as hell. Like I said, I'm gonna come with the truth. This ain't no attack. This is just me coming with the truth. I can go round for round, baby. You know what I'm saying? I got it in me. And again, I'm not about to be playing with the people when it comes to bringing this information against R. Kelly. He didn't watch him. The real bloggers are taking information from their content. Exactly. And that's not no research. He's not giving no revelations. This is nothing that we didn't already know. This is stuff that's been out here already. This is nothing more than regurgitated information that he's trying to make it now appear like hundreds of pages of letters. So R. Kelly didn't just happen to just wrote hundreds of pages and decided, we come on, man. Yep, you throw a monkey wrench. And again, I did. I discombobulated the whole plan and the plot and the setup. So now they got to be watching what they say it, how they move, try to make it sound like it come from R. Kelly, because it's like, oh, this is stuff is hard to read and sound like somebody was sitting there next to him. If you go back and listen to it, it says, what did it say? So it's like, come on now, somebody is reading this to him, and he is just, baby, ain't buying it. Who in the chat buying what they just saw? He just wanted to get some credibility out here. Your credibility is shot, and you just shot it down even that much more. Okay. Yep, correcting him. Come on, man. And then the phone calls coming in is from the setup artists themselves, like trying to make sure what needs to be said is being said the way it's supposed to be said. But I got some information, y'all. I actually got another piece to the puzzle, and now I actually see who is the divide and the conquer. I see the split sides between Don Russell and another individual. I had been seeing some things, and now I believe I got some confirmation. I'm not gonna put it out just yet because I gotta continue to watch the move and watch and be very strategic. But when you know what you know, you know what you know. I'm telling you, it's a dirty game, and it's so unfortunate that a lot of people has really is involved, and it definitely boils down to too close to comfort, y'all. Too close to comfort is always an inside man, is always an inside connection. And like I said, more information now that I know more, it's like, wow, this is too much. I got a bigger freaking piece, y'all. When I tell you I got a bigger piece of the puzzle, pieces of the puzzle got the biggest piece of the puzzle. So the puzzle in Don Russell exposure to me has been completed. Now there's one more individual who puzzle that I have been putting together for a while, and now that I'm getting down to the nitty gritty and to the meat of it, their puzzle is going to be coming out soon, and I will be exposing that one as well, because it's a lot of people portraying to be something that they're not. There's a lot of people portraying to have relationships with R. Kelly that I truly believe he severed. There's a lot of people that's not who they say they are, and the people is still on the attack of another blogger individual that I'm not even gonna say no names. But one thing about me and the greatness that God has given me, and this is the most valuable gift he could have ever given me, in all honesty, was the gift of discernment. I mean, God is amazing. He don't make no mistakes, and when he shows you something, he shows it to you. And I got a clearer picture, honestly, the very biggest piece to this puzzle that shows a lot and exposes that much more. Uh, Don isn't by himself. I'll say that much. Don didn't do it by himself, which that's common sense. But all honestly, I cannot put it all just on Don Russell. He played his valuable roles in it, but there was like if you read like from the charges when his mother said, this is not this not been approved by R. Kelly. You made another move without him, and then she also stated that there's a mole in his camp. There is a mole in the camp, and I have the piece to the puzzle as to who that mole is in the camp. So I definitely I'm gonna continue to put it together behind the scenes before I bring it to the scene. But I definitely am on it. I'm on it, y'all. God is showing it to me. He is revealing it, and so I'm going to continue to do as he's directed me to do, which is release this information to you guys as soon as I feel I have enough evidence to present to you guys, because I don't want to come out here prematurely and not have it all, because I like to cross my T's and dot my I's. Y'all know how I do it when I come with nothing but receipts and straight facts. And so, yeah, I'm going to be bringing that very soon. If that's how you spell it, I don't know what y'all talking about right there. Sis, keep doing your thing. I am, sis. Thanks, Callie. How was he able to have at least 100 on one visit? Baby, just that's a production. That's a production, and this is what these people have been out here doing, is trying to convince us that, hey, Vi, they've been trying to convince us that R. Kelly is doing this, R. Kelly is doing that. Like I told y'all before, R. Kelly ain't making no moves without his legal team. He's not fit to get no handwritten messages out here. He's not fit to get no type of audio messages out here. He's going to talk straight through his lawyer. That's what they're for. They're here to protect him, not us supporters that are putting out either our personal opinions or facts and truth of the matter of what we can present, but straight up, just everything that we all individually have unraveled. And so nobody is bigger than the next. It's just, the truth will set you free. And unfortunately, it's a lot of people, like I said, that's trying to hijack the movement. This is a hijack. They're trying to hijack the support. But like I said, if I didn't come out earlier and do that live earlier, there's no telling the way this could have went. So I probably should have just sat back and just let it play itself out, then came out. But I just couldn't hold back, y'all. I really couldn't just hold back. It was like, you know what? Hell nah. Ain't nobody buying that shit. So I will be doing my production real soon by going up to the NBC and doing a footage and bringing some entertainment purposes only type of content when I do my NBC live in New York. I cannot wait. It's going to be hilarious. Definitely a hotel. Who gonna check me? Yes, definitely a hotel. We heard what so Cash and Faith. He don't talk to none. Right. I'm not a supporter, but I know that's some straight up bullshit. Right on, Shawty. Appreciate you for at least keeping it real. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, I don't have to sugarcoat nothing. He was laughing and talking bad about Kels when the verdict came in. Exactly. It was meant to happen that way, sis. Exactly, Missy. I agree on that too. I most definitely know that it was meant to come out that way, because it had to put a curve in the plot, in the plan. You know what I'm saying? And I curbed that. I take full credit for that. Mm-hmm. You have to have a complete background check before you can visit an MA plus scale is hyperfoul, so you can't just walk in and say, I'll come to visit. I can move around with the bull. Right. Those pieces scary him tonight. He changed the jail story to this big play. That was a mess. That shit was funny as back. I was like, did I do that? In my Steve Urkel voice. Y'all see him and see straight through it. Shout out to Zell. Laugh my ass off. I just said this sound crazy. You. Just my honest reaction, baby. Oh my goodness. Buddy coughing too hard. Man, just couldn't get the story together, couldn't get it out, was nervous, didn't know how and what to say, how to say it. It's like not the industry connection, not the one who got 30 years in the game. You should have came out like nigga soaring with the Eagles. It shouldn't have never been what it was. But y'all voice Charlatan up in here. I'm still laughing, y'all. So he went up there and got those 100 papers of paper, baby pages of letter. You can't fool people who can think for themselves. Exactly, Vi. And how did it go from Zell to Asriel? They got to check your background, and it takes time. My brother is locked up. That's what happens when lying is involved. Exactly. When people is giving you a script, like I said, this is a script that unfortunately it just looks like Don has gotten to him, and I'll give that credit. That's Don's production. That's something a part of KJones' writings, and try to make it sound creditable, because we know that R. Kelly has some writing deficits, and that he has his disabilities and things of that nature, but you still can't play on his disability and try to fool us as if we're all ignorant. Everybody that's over here pieces of the puzzle, we think for ourselves, we speak for ourselves, and we putting these pieces of the puzzle together one piece at a time. How Mr. Kelly sent a shout out to Zell, who possibly put him away for 100 years. Come on now, right? So I'm just saying, y'all, just stay woke. They got to check. Yes. Let me see. Happy Family Day. Yes. Thank you, Stephanie Luke. Looks like they are the ignorance, right? Because ain't nobody buying that. You know what I'm saying? Right. His story sounds suspect. Very suspect, because again, all he's doing, somebody, whoever, like I said, is behind this takedown of R. Kelly. What it sounds like to me is that they wrote this out for him, had him read it and try to make it sound creditable, and then trying to go back. And now you're going to get some dragged on hundreds of pages of clickbaits, because people want to hear what is being said, whether it's true or false. It's all for entertainment purposes. So now we are into the entertainment purposes stages, because there's nothing that's factual that's coming out as of right now. The only thing that is factual is that Kels is in that place, and that we are waiting on Jennifer Bajin and Deborah O'Connor to put this motion together and present it by January the 4th, and we can be able to read it by then. Between now and then, you're going to get a lot of clickbaits, lots of Cash App meeting type of donations, because if they can get somebody who's supposed to be creditable, as if none of us bloggers are creditable, but just one, because he's so-called connected to the industry. I don't think there's no connection, because he sat there and said, yeah, I got Ben Crump. We're going to get Ben Crump. Then come back. Yeah, Ben's busy with this. Ben's busy with that. Now here goes some more dramatic stuff that's trying to be convincing. Yeah, I just got that call, Kills. I got a call. It's important. You know what I'm saying? This is dramatic. I'm not even, like I said, I'm personally not going to entertain it. I don't need to use nobody's content. I never use people's contents, no way, because I got my own content. That's what you do when you're able to do your own thing. This is not me connected to this person and that person. This is just about what I'm able to research and present and bring my own self on top of inside knowledge of what I know. Okay. So, like I said, he had to clean it up, did a horrible job, but he tried. He tried. I'm coming. I'm on their necks. Like I said, I'm not letting up, because this is the consistency that I had not been doing, because people was trying to get connected to me, try to take me off my square as well, and thinking that they was distracting me and trying to free up my time from being able to come on social media and bring this information to you guys as I normally would. But Pieces is here, and I ain't going nowhere, and I will be continuously putting these pieces to the puzzle together, one piece at a time. I just cannot see Mr. Kelly's attorney allowing bloggers going in for an interview. That's exactly. And not only that, but what sense does it make when he still has open cases? And what sense does it make to even get out here and put information out here like this, knowing that he's going through what he's going through, and that they're trying to use anything that they can against him? What sense does it make? Why would he even want to get a message out? Like I said, he has his attorneys to do that for him. It's not necessary to try to have anybody come out here and speaking on his behalf. Only thing anybody can say, and I'm 100% certain, including myself, is to give a message that Kel sends his love to his supporters and his fans, and he thanks her. That's it. Anything going into details about anything else is not accurate, and is not and it's not true. And so it's just not happening. It's just not happening. So so I'm not buying it. And y'all see what y'all see. I put y'all up on game earlier. I'm gonna keep putting y'all up on game. Like I said, they're gonna have to watch the way they move in these streets, because I'm out here. I'm observing. I'm watching. I'm peeping the game. I'm peeping the play. They say this chess not checkers. I'm definitely watching how they moving. Those cash apps came in tonight. This is about money, right? And not about free no Kelly. He did not see Kel's face to face, not at all. I'm not buying it either. Exactly set up. He had all Kel supporters on his platform getting all their information right, and then trying to regurgitate what we didn't already been said, and then trying to come back now with some made up stuff. We know, like I said, that the girl be sitting here and she writes. She's a writer, so we know that she be coming up with all sorts of stuff. Lied about having an announcement for his followers from Kels. We know and Kels don't talk to none, but I'll keep speaking and reference people to you and others that I support. Thank you, Vi. Appreciate it. The setup, he had all Kels support. Right. Yep, free R.Kelly. That's what we over here yelling, like I said, because this is Don getting who he got, you know what I'm saying? So that way he could appear to be somewhat creditable. But like I said, this is his production. This is what he has put together. Stay cautious, stay vigilant, you guys. Let's continue to peep the plays, peep the game, and I'm gonna bring it to you guys for some that may not understand the street logistics of this. I'm going to continue to bring these pieces to the puzzle, one piece at a time. How and why can anyone do this and get away with it? Because this is a free platform. This is what it's for. It's for entertainment purposes. You could tell a lie, you could tell the truth, you could be yourself, you could be anybody you want to be when it comes to getting on these platforms. You can be whoever you want to be. This is nothing more than a public platform that they've made for anybody to just come out here and be who you want to be. What made me suspect is when he tried to discredit your work at the courtroom. I don't give a damn how you got in. The fact is that you were there and covered the case. Exactly. But you know what, Eliana? Is that he couldn't discredit that because that was even false information. Because the truth be told, if y'all was watching me go live, y'all saw that man walk up to me on my live and talk to me, interview me, and introduce himself to me. And then the next day, I told you guys that I was offered some positions, and I didn't know who I was going to go with. I said, but I'm not going to give y'all the information until it's actually true. I didn't want to count my chickens before it hatched. I never had to beg for nothing. That's not me. I was going to get in that courtroom regardless, because I was determined to get in the courtroom. I was going to bring the notes. Whether I sat in the front or if I sat in the back, they was going to come out exactly the same. It didn't matter where I sat in that courtroom. So that was a lie. And as far as showing my boobs, ain't nobody quick to show their boobs. Not here, not me, not I. And so that was another false. And as far as me flying in to get some dick, baby, I'm committing the man act and the motherfucking racketeering, because a bitch gonna fly in to get some dick if that's what the fuck I choose to do. I got my own bag. I can go where I want to go when I want to go. I don't have to wait on the Cash App to get my hair permed and pressed. Y'all see, I stay looking the part all day, every day, because that's what happens when you is the shit. And so that was bullshit. As far as taking care of my kids, I trust and believe me, my kids is well taken care of, probably better than he could take care of himself, and let alone if he even have any kids. My kids is well cared for and probably living a better life than he could ever and his kids could ever live. But that's it as far as I'm gonna go with that, because at the end of the day, this ain't about him. This ain't about nobody. This is about freeing R.Kelly. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, Kels is the one that's in this situation, and the attention needs to be only on R.Kelly and nobody else. These people is out here and they out here and they is trying to they out here and they is not playing. They coming with everything they got. But like I said, you can't play a player. You just can't play a player. So you can't play a player. I see the plays. They know I'm sharp. That's why they thought they was going to come for me and then try to get me to get out here and start defending myself. Nope. I ain't defending myself. I'm defending R. Kelly because he's the one that needs us right now. I don't need me. Kels need us. So as long as Kels need us, and we got Kels over here, pieces of the puzzle, we'll continue to put these pieces of the puzzle together one piece at a time. Definitely Virgo Nations. He has been very disrespectful lately. Yeah, because his true colors is coming out. He's getting irritated and agitated because the truth is coming out and is discrediting him. And it's just, he really exposed himself because if he knew better, he would have done better. Speak says, and when you have your own money, you can do what the hell you want. Exactly. It's people out here being exposed for real stuff on recording. So why are they coming for you? Hey, I have no idea, because I'm the truth. And when you speak the truth and they don't got nothing on me, they can't say I said nothing bad about R. Kelly. All they can say is that I've been there for the man and that I'm a real true supporter. They trying to knock me down just like they trying to knock other people down that's really out here supporting R. Kelly. But again, I ain't going nowhere. This is nothing more than elevation. And again, I'm covered and no weapon formed against me gonna prosper. Let me see. If you would, okay. Thank you guys for posting that, sis. Thank you. Why he never showed the letter, right? Because it's dramatic, it's fake, and it's conjured up, and it's coming from somebody that's writing it for him, and instead of him getting on here saying what he claimed he did. What happened to the visit? What happened to the visit? I thought a nigga was going in there visiting, just was showing up like at the MDC doing some old theatrical ass shit. I told you that was a production. I know a production when I see one. I'm also industry connected as well. I told y'all I wrote reality TV shows. I've been up in LA and been doing stuff like this. I'm not new to this. I'm true to this, and I definitely grew to this. Why would he speak on the case now when he is trying to get his appeal? Exactly. Make that make sense. He could have testified in court if he wanted to tell his side. Exactly. Simply. Thank God you own it. Yes, I am Virgo. I ain't going nowhere. You need real people like me out here doing real things and not out here trying to clout chase and get my numbers up and get clickbaits and shit like that. I don't need clickbait. Suspect, why would Kells approve of Don holding his property? But did jokes that people stealing? So address that. Right. Oh, it's supposed to be a letter. Yes. What happened to the visit? Right. So now we're reading off of documentation and not off of what you went in there and heard for yourself, direct communication and sat in there. Come on, man, stop playing with the game, man. And again, R. Kelly is, and this is a fact. This is 100% fact. R. Kelly gets 2 visits a month. Okay, this is coming directly from confirmation. R. Kelly gets 2 visits a month. Okay, he doesn't get a lot of visits. He get 2 visits a month, and so I highly doubt that he's wasting those 2 visits on any clowns. That's just my personal opinion. Oh, it's supposed to be, yes. Let me see. Yes, welcome everybody to the channel. Thank you. We know where his source is coming from. Yeah, that's no more than Don's production. And then again, even if it's not Don's production, it's definitely coming from the PI. And then again, it could also be that KJones is writing this stuff out to make it sound creditable, because like I said, we know she is the writer. And like I said, knowing what I know now, I have uncovered who the actual mole is. I know who the mole is. Okay. So I know who the mole is. I have an idea who the mole is. I know now who the other missing piece to the puzzle is that will complete this in its entirety. It's starting to make sense to me. Again, I'm still just gathering up more intel, but as soon as I get it, is right here in my face, and it's been in my face, and it's revealing itself. I tell you, I trust none. And that's just the best way to move in these streets. You can't trust these folks, because I don't know these people from a can of paint with no label on it, and definitely somebody is feeding him the information. Absolutely, that was common sense, and that was very obvious, and that's why when I come on here and I can expose that stuff, it's kind of making them go back and rearrange their next move, because they have to move a certain way to not set the alarms off. But the alarms are set off because now we on high alert. We are already aware of the frauds. We are already aware of the tactics that they use. And so again, I'm just thankful to the Almighty that he's allowing me and using my vessel to expose the things that needs to be exposed. Kells ain't doing none of this. Kells ain't talking. Kells is saying different stuff and nothing pertaining to any of this type of stuff. This is not something he's going to communicate with to nobody other than his attorneys, because he knows the privilege is private and that they're not going to share anything with nobody. Let's see. He's lying and clickbait. Definitely, Alizar. I think I know who you're talking about. I'm going to wait for you to reveal it. All I would ask you to do is write it down and put a date on it, and I'll do the same thing. And that way, you know, a matter of fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a pre-recorded video. I'm going to load it up. I'm going to lock it so nobody can see it, but it will be dated today, and it'll have this exact audio of it, of me saying who I suspect it is. And when it comes to pass, I'll unlock the video. You'll see it was dated today, and then you guys will know that I called it out. But like I said, yeah. I'm listening to all the stuff, and that is I determined myself if R.Kelly had another inmate to write. R.Kelly didn't have no inmate to write nothing down for him. R.Kelly did not need no inmate to write nothing for him. He had one inmate in jail with him, and that was the guy who was fighting the insurrection from the January the 6th situation that happened at Capitol Hill. And he was his cellmate for 2 weeks, and he sat there and he did some comic skit with R.Kelly, and that was it. That's all. R.Kelly ain't had no inmate write nothing for him. Can't nobody even come over here and defend none of that stuff. And again, this is not, everybody's entitled to their opinion, so you guys can say what y'all want to say, but ain't nobody changing my mind on what I feel and how and what I know for 1,000% facts, because it's the truth will set you free. So when Robert is free and he speak for himself, y'all better, I'm going to believe Robert. I'm not going to believe nobody else. And I'm going to believe the information that I'm getting because I know where it's coming from and who it's coming from. So at the end of the day, like I said, R. Kelly has lawyers, and if his lawyers is not putting out any information as pertaining to their client and anything that he needs to reference, then I'm sorry for the people that don't want to see it for what it is or for what it's worth. You see it on the screen. Shout out to Deborah O'Canic. Shout out to Jennifer Bonjean. They're fighting for his rights. They're fighting to get his conviction overturned. And again, we have to stay patient and wait for it to come to pass. But in the meantime, between time, you guys enjoy y'all family time. I'm not going to keep you guys. I just wanted to come on here and bring this information to you guys as I know and what I know, and not having to discredit too much, but yet just present the truth, because like I said, the truth will set you free. How do you know next Robert may have? Girl, I'm not. I can't. I'm sorry. I just can't go back and forth with nobody, because I feel like that's another situation that's trying to vamp itself up. I'm not here to go back and forth with nobody. I'm not here to convince nobody of nothing. All I can do is present my facts and my truth on my platform. To each his own on their platforms and what they do and how they do it. I can't speak for nobody else. I can only speak for Hollywood Next, pieces of the puzzle, and what I'm presenting is the truth, and the truth all day, every day. So that's my time. I hope you guys enjoy yourselves and enjoy y'all family time. I'm about to get back in there with mine. So I just want to give y'all my analysis on that last live, and I will continue to bring more analysis as I need to come out and bring more analysis, and stay on the positive side and stay away from negative people. Free R. Kelly. That's what I'm over here yelling. Peace. It's not supposed to be green, black. Faith's not supposed to be seen. The sky's not supposed to touch the ground. And a square's not supposed to be round. The moon's not supposed to touch the sun. And a two is not supposed to be a one. Never high's not supposed to weigh a ton. And forever's not supposed to be done. Winter's not supposed to come in June. And I am not supposed to have the blues. There are so many things that are not supposed to be. Except you and me. So many things there are so many. There are so many things there are so that I'm not supposed to be. There are so many things. Yeah, except you and me. Life's not supposed to be known. Yeah. No one is supposed to be alone. Understanding is not supposed to be confused. And the wind is not supposed to lose. Like fire's not supposed to freeze. But like joy is not supposed to grieve. Like you are not supposed to lead. What I said I'm not supposed to lead. He's not supposed to have your heart. Baby, we're not supposed to be apart. There are so many things that are not supposed to be said. You and
so many things, there are so many things, there are so many things, there are so many things. It seems just like the waves are changing on this earth and creation. No feelings or a sickness without healing. Just like a frozen spring, or bird with no wings. Just like a summer heat. Turn my life to be like the night skies with no stars. Only one more. No holding anyone too far. That's how we were there are so many things, except love. So many things that I'm not supposed to be. Like having no freedom, like having no right to see. There are so many things that except you and me.